Okay, today um, I'm just gonna go through some past papers. I'm just gonna go through the Northwest paper, Eastern Cape, and the Free State. This was their trial exam, paper one. So I'll just mix the questions, but be sure to check out the past papers on the department website. But the first question I'll just start with question one. We know most of us know that question one is basically consists of your algebra, and in your final exam your algebra counts plus or minus 25 marks. When I say algebra, I think it makes sense to everyone that it consists of your equations and inequalities. um, it has your exponents and sets, your nature of roots, and yeah, just I think that's it. And then the first question that I'm gonna go through, oops, sorry about that. um the first question that I'm gonna go through is gonna be the question from the Eastern Cape. The first question was solve for x. Well, to solve for x here, 1.1 was x squared minus 4x equals 12. So basically, if you've got your x squared minus 4x equals to 12, we all know that our equations should be in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 in order to simplify everything. So what I'm going to do here, I'll have x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals a 0. So basically what I did, I just transposed my 12, and then when you transpose, your sign changes. And so I ended up having a quadratic formula, or a quadratic, yeah, basically your quadratic equation of x squared minus 4x minus 12 equals your 0. And from here, we know from our basic algebra that we open two sets of brackets to solve this, and you look for the factors of x squared, which is going to be your x and your x. And then another thing that you do here, you look up, basically please make sure that you pay attention to this. This basically asks you to look for the factors of 12, or factors of negative 12, of which when you add they give you negative 4. Basically, we know that the factors of 12 will be your negative 1 would be your negative 2, your negative 3, your negative 4, your negative 6, and your negative 12. Although this is the long way, but I usually prefer to do it this way in order to understand how to solve this equation. And so if you've got negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 6, negative 12, you look for the numbers that you can multiply with these numbers in order to get 12. So the number that I can multiply with negative 1 in order to get negative 12 would be 12. Here it would be my positive 6, sorry. Here it would be my positive 4, my positive 3, my positive 2, and my positive 1. And so from these numbers, you try and add them and see which one gives you the middle term. So negative 12 plus your negative 1 gives you your 11. 12 plus your negative 2 gives you a positive 4. 4 plus your negative 3 gives you your 4 plus a negative 3, it gives you your positive 1. 3 plus your negative 4 gives you negative 1 plus but 2 plus your negative 6, this is basically the factors, or these are the factors that are going to give you the middle term. Because when you say 2, positive 2, that is my positive 2, and my negative 6, if you add those, they give you your middle term, which is negative 4. And so you end up having your x equals to your negative 2, or your x equals to your 6. I'm sorry to take the long way out, but I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands. And then I'll just go through 1.1.1 from the Free State, and then it was x squared plus x equals to 0. With these kind of equations, they're trying to trick you. They're trying to check whether you still remember what you did in your grade 11, grade 10, or your lower grades. So here, you just look at this equation. By looking at it, it's already in the form of x squared plus bx plus c. But you see in this equation that you c equals to 0. So what you do here, you just simply factorize this. How do you subfactorize? You just take out the common factor, which is x, and then x squared divided by x will be left with x plus your 1 equals to a 0, and then you'll have your two solutions, which is x equals to 0 or your x equals to your minus 1. I just don't want to waste much of your time, but please try this one out. It was in the Northwest paper. This was they were given 7x into 2x minus 1 equal to 0, and this question was worth 2 marks. So I'll just leave this one for you guys to do. And yeah, that's basically the first video for your algebra, and check out the next video where I solve your inequalities and your exponential equations.